We continue to maintain a negative outlook on the sector for FY17. The outlook for steel is driven by three factors which we believe are unlikely to turn favorable for the sector. These include price decline, continued imports, and a lower capacity utilization. The gross realization post-excise for the players has declined significantly over the last year. However, after netting off the discounts being provided by these manufacturers, the drop in realization has been far higher. The imports into India, primarily from China, Korea, and Japan, continue unabated, despite the measures like safeguard duty and anti-dumping duty which have been imposed by the government of late. These measures have not helped, as these have been circumvented. During 9-month FY16, the imports in India increased a further 29% YOY to reach nearly 9 million tons, which is the equivalent of the entire import quantity in FY15. This increased level of import is alarming, as despite a domestic demand growth of 5.3%, the production of steel by Indian manufacturers has declined by 0.7% over 8-month FY16. This clearly shows that domestic demand is being met from the imports. The last issue working against the sector is the decline in capacity utilization to 80% in FY15 from the highs of 88% seen in FY10. Given that the sector is capital intensive, with a mere 1 million ton capacity costing nearly 50 billion, capacity utilization levels have to be strong for the fixed cost recovery to happen. As of now, we do not envisage any improvement in the global conditions, as globally we are sitting on an excess capacity of nearly 700 million tons, with the utilization levels having declined sub 70% to 64.6% as of December 2015, first time post 2009. China alone is sitting with a capacity of 1.25 billion ton with a production of only 803 million tons in CY15. There exists a spare capacity of nearly 425 million ton with China alone. Moreover, with China consumption at 700 to 725 million tons in CY15, the balance is being exported elsewhere. And during calendar year 15, imports from China increased 20% to a record level of 112.5 million metric tons, which is lower than the total production of Japan during the same time. Until and unless the global capacity utilization levels improve or the demand picks up, any global improvement in the sector is unlikely. However, the situation could only change if the government takes strict actions against the three large importing countries by way of imposition of either safeguard duty, anti-dumping duty, or by way of setting a minimum import parity price which suitably covers a wide variety of steel products. High debt levels are hurting the steel companies in a big way. The problem with them is twofold. Firstly, on account of the problems explained before, the operating cash flows from the existing projects has declined significantly, as reflected in the decline in EBITDA margins per ton. Secondly, most companies looked at expanding capacities during the boom period, and these capacities take time to come on stream. Most of them have or are likely to come on stream during FY16 and FY17. As new capacities come on stream and are capitalized on the books, the interest and depreciation costs have begun to hit the P&L, which is leading to a profitability decline. The decline in profitability is leading to additional borrowings, which is further increasing the debt levels. On account of these two reasons, the net leverage for the sector has increased from 3.1 times in FY11 to 5.8 times in FY15, while the interest coverage has fallen to 2.6 times from 5.6 times.